What's up, sports bettors? It is Matt Modi with OddsJam, and for this video, you guys know the drill by now. I got some NBA player props for you guys. So yesterday, I only had 2 picks, but both of those picks hit, going 2-0 on the day. That's how that math works. Up about 115 in total profit. That puts my total profit and loss since I started tracking these on May 2nd at $450 in profit. ROI of over 26%, essentially 26.5%. Total amount bet $1,700. Total profit $450. Been awesomely successful. It's not a word, but I'm going to use it anyway. Since I started tracking these on May 2nd, which I'm glad I did. So now everybody can just see the historical data of how I'm doing with these player props, and hopefully you've been cashing in as well. Of course, all of the player props I get from the OddsJam positive expected value page. If you have any questions regarding how to use the OddsJam positive EV page, or you're unsure whether you want to sign up for a plan or not, what I would recommend doing is just book a call with me. You see my calendar link in the description of this video. You can use that link and set up a call with me, and then I can explain everything you need to know about not even just the OddsJam, or not even just the positive EV page, but all the other tools and pages that OddsJam has to offer. So go ahead and schedule a call with me. I would love to chat with you. You see my calendar in the link in the description of this video. So like I said, all of the player props I get on the OddsJam positive expected value page. I have 3 for you today. 1 in the Bucks Celtics, 2 in the Warriors Grizzlies game. Just to give a little bit of a recap and just to describe how I go about finding these plays. So anything on the OddsJam, anything on this page is going to have positive expected value associated with it. The way it works is the OddsJam line pulls the true line of what market should be priced at based on the sharpest bookmaker in the world. So these are generally going to be the most accurate lines. Anywhere in which you're getting more favorable odds on another sportsbook is going to inherently have positive expected value associated with it. Now, that doesn't mean that every single play you see here is going to be worthy of taking. There's a couple things that we need to do to learn about the play itself to understand whether it is a truly positive expected value bet or not. Number 1 is to look at the market width. Market width is essentially a way in which we can determine the confidence in the OddsJam line itself. The way you calculate it, it's very easy. For a plus and a minus, you just subtract the 2 numbers together. 138 minus 104 equals 34. For 2 minuses, like you see here, you just add them together. 20 plus 11 equals 31. So this one would be 31 cents in market width. The goal for NBA player props is to stay below 40 cents. So anything 40 cents and below is going to be within range. Now, the next thing that you need to do with player props is you need to look into all the markets to see if you're truly getting an outlier pricing discrepancy or not. So I'll use the first example I have here. Jrue Holiday under 21.5 points. Now, admittedly, this one makes me nervous because Jrue puts up a ton of shots, but he's been pretty hit or miss. He's had some awesome games, like Game 5, he was awesome, mostly defensively, especially to end the game. And then he's had some clunkers, like Games 2 and 4. So I think my guess is the Celtics win this game. I think they're going to come out with a fire. I think Marcus Smart is going to defend Jrue Holiday like he's never defended someone in his entire life, because Jrue Holiday now is the legal father of Marcus Smart after the end of that game. So I'm expecting Jrue Holiday to struggle. The best odds that I'm getting it at are on WinBet at minus 115. The OddsJam line has it at minus 154. The other side of it is at plus 116, so it's only 38 cents in market width. And most of the other books have it in the minus 130s range. So it's not quite like they have it priced exactly like at the OddsJam line, but it's also not like it's priced exactly at the WinBet line. So it's enough of a discrepancy for me to feel comfortable betting it. I'm going to not put as much on this one because of the inherent risk with Jrue. So this is only going to be a $40 bet for me. So what I'm doing now is I'm just adding it to my bet tracker. So click save. The OddsJam bet tracker is a tool that's free to use. If you have any questions about it, again, you can hit me up and I can answer any questions you have. It's a really helpful tool. It tracks all your bets for you. All of the information you see here on my dashboard come from the OddsJam bet tracker. Our total profit, as you can see, has been really good for me. ROI, percent you beat the CLV, that's just how the percent of your bets that beat the OddsJam perfect line, the no vig odds at the time the game starts. So obviously odds are changing throughout the day. If your bet ends up turning red, if it's no longer beating the closing line, you can set up notifications and then you can look to see if you can cash that out, because the goal is to only have bets that are green. The more often you can place bets that are green, that beat the closing line, the more profitable you'll be. So anything over 50% and you'll be profitable. Anything higher than that, obviously, the better. And the last thing that I love about it is it auto grades your bets for you. So this $40 bet that I just placed, it'll auto grade it for me. I won't have to manually mark it as won or lost, which is nice because I'm placing a lot of bets as the day goes on, and it's nice to not have to manually mark them as won or lost. So go ahead and sign up for the OddsJam bet tracker. Like I said, it's completely free to use. But for my first play, I'm betting on Drew Holiday to go under 21.5 points as my first bet. The next one is I'm actually fading Steph Curry to go under 3.5 made 3-pointers. So this one's a little scary, but Steph, he's been so hit or miss in this series. He's hit this in 2 games. He's missed it in the other 3. With how weird the Warriors have been playing recently, the last 2 games, they have just looked awful. Getting Steph to go under 3.5 at plus 130 odds, I think has great value. So the OddsJam line has it at plus 111. DraftKings has it at plus 115. BetMGM has it at plus 110. So those books agree with the OddsJam line. The other side of it is priced at minus 148. So that is only 37 cents in market width. And like I said, I got it at plus 132 on FanDuel. Now, PointsBet, Caesars, and BetRivers have it closer to the FanDuel line. But because the OddsJam line, and there are a couple books that are closer to the OddsJam line, again, I feel comfortable betting this one. I'm not going to mix slam it because Steph could have 4 3-pointers in the first quarter and I could just feel like a big dum-dum for betting it. But the value is there. So I put $50 on this one, Steph Curry to go under 3.5 made 3-pointers as my second bet for tonight. My third one, same game, Warriors versus Grizzlies. In this case, I am fading Desmond Bane to go under 3.5 rebounds. So this one is awesome. This has exactly what you're looking for. OddsJam line has it at minus 107. Caesars minus 110. BetMGM minus 110. And again, there are 2 books, PointsBet and BetRivers, that price it closer to the FanDuel line. But I'm still comfortable taking it at this amount because of the books that agree with it, along with the OddsJam perfect line. Of course, Bane himself, he's clearly hobbled by the back injury. So for basketball reasons, I like it as well. And getting it at plus 112, I think represents awesome value. I think this is a really good bet. So I'm going to put 75 on this one. Desmond Bane to go under 3.5 rebounds. If it was under 75, I would probably put a little bit more on it. But unfortunately, it's under 3.5 rebounds, $75 at plus 112. So now what I need to do, I just want to add them to the spreadsheet, do a little bit of a recap, and then I will skedaddle on out of here. All right, and here we have it. Drew under 21.5 points, minus 115 on WinBet, as you see here. The next one is Steph to go under 3.5 made 3-pointers, plus 132 on FanDuel. And then for my last one, my favorite bet of the night, I have Desmond Bane to go under 3.5 rebounds, plus 112 on FanDuel, put 75 on this one. And those are the 3 bets. So if you're tailing these bets, I would love to hear it. You can hit me up at my Twitter handle. You see it right here on the screen. You can also comment on the video. Let me know you're tailing that way. Would really appreciate it. Other than that, would appreciate if you could like the video and subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. And then, of course, if you want to book a call with me to go over the OddsJam software, more than happy to meet with you. Would love to meet with you. Schedule a meeting on my calendar link you see in the description of this video. Go ahead and set that up. I would love to speak with you. But as far as this video goes, that's all I got for you. So thanks for watching and have a good one.